Next time.
What would you do if you're being chased by a shark? I'd be scared to death, right? I'd be dying. I'd like to share a story with you a wise man once told me. Japanese fishermen rely on fishing and fish for the market because Japan usually feeds a lot with fish. That's the main source of food. They were looking for fish nearby waters and they didn't have any success. So they have to go for even longer distance and far away to find fish, to try to catch it. With that came a big problem. When they were coming back to the market, to the port, fish were brought, would be not that tasty, wouldn't be that good. So the market began plummeting down. They're having issues selling the fish. They'll be having issue because they couldn't even sell it or do whatever because it was all rotting. So one of the fishermen said, why don't we build a big freezer and we put it on top of the vessel, the ship. So every time we go and catch a fish, we put it in the freezer. So when it comes back home, we'll put it to the market and we sell it. It was a good idea, but frozen fish is very lame and doesn't taste that good. So they had that problem. They ran into another problem because they had frozen fish, didn't sell that good. It was boring to sell it, to eat it. So they saw, well, this is not really working. We should do something else. So one other fisherman began thinking, why don't we put a giant fish tank, a giant swimming pool for fish? So we catch it, we keep it alive. So we run it with that giant fish tank, we run it to a port, and it'll be fresher, nicer, be alive, so we send it to a market, fresh. Very good. They began doing it, things began to get better and better. So the fish began to finding, oh, this huge fish tank, it's way too big, and I like being here, but I'm too lazy to swim. I like eating, I won't move that much. I'm kind of bored. I like just eating and sleeping. So the fish wouldn't move that much, and they'll run again to the same problem. Even the fish got there, got fat, and just lazy fish gets to the shores, they wouldn't sell it. Wasn't fresh, wasn't nice, wasn't tasty. The market said, we don't want that fish. That was a very serious problem because fishermen would say, hell, well, I don't know what else to do. They're scratching their head. What should we do? Until one had a crazy but genius idea. Great idea. He said, why don't we put a shark inside the fish tank? Are you crazy? Man, are you crazy? The shark's gonna eat all the fish. 2 + 2 is 4. Wait, let's see the results. So they began putting the shark in the big fish tank, and the shark began chasing around the fish. The fish, they had to move their little butts, little tails, because they'll get eaten. When they did that, they had extremely gigantic, enormous results because the fish got better, began getting fresher. They were scared because of the shark being chasing around all the time, the fish. They can't even stop to eat. They have to eat and keep moving because your tail is going to get eaten. The results were great. The market started soaring. The prices began even getting better. Everything went great. They say, this is a genius idea. Well, you might be saying, well, why is Javier telling this story? Why is he telling about the sharks and all this? Here's where it goes. Our fears, our limitations, our dreams, our thoughts sometimes are sharks. It's what we are fear of. We should embody them as sharks. they should chase us, because if we don't have those fears, those limitations, those dreams that are chasing us like a shark that is going to bite our ass, we will move. We stay in the same stagnant water. We begin being, we conform with our life or what is going on, and we let it be, so we won't get eaten by the shark. So my only message that I want to put tonight is find your shark. Find something that is chasing your butt, that is about to bite you, and is about to eat you, because that is what moves you forward. Your fears work that way. If you let your fears conquer you, then you're done. You're gonna get eaten. If you let your fear be behind you, always chasing your butt, you're gonna move forward.